fucking god!
Oh my fucking god! It's the shittiest podcast on the internet. I'm Lonnie,
And I'm Alex.
and today I have no fucking idea what we're going to talk about. So let's just get right on into it, huh?
All right, man. I mean, we were living in Vegas. Should we talk about how we live in fucking Vegas? I feel like a lot of people live in
Shitty places.
not just shitty places. Like, there's a lot of people who just live in the back ass of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, like the middle of nowhere. Not to offend anybody, but that kind of sucks.
No, I'll offend them. Dude, first of all, I've lived in a lot of fucking places, and I'm only 21, but
Yeah.
I've lived in a lot of fucking different places. Born in Cleveland, didn't really know, much about it because I moved to Vegas when I was 7, but I basically grew up in Vegas. And then when I was 19, I actually moved out of Vegas and I moved to the butt crack, fuck nowhere, Menominee Falls, Wisconsin.
Say it again.
Menominee Falls, Wisconsin. It kind of sounds.
Falls.
It kind of sounds like a fucking
a spell.
Yeah, right. Like a fucking Harry Potter spell.
Yeah, dude. I'd never heard of that place.
No, it kind of sounds like the cartoon Gravity Falls, but it's like
Menominee Falls.
Like it's not even a real place. It's not even fucking real. But anyways, going from a place like Vegas, where there's literally, and people who don't fucking live here, and people who don't live in big cities, like if you live in Vegas or you are visiting Vegas, you literally can fucking do anything.
Yeah, there's just about anything. Like anything you can think of, just about.
You look it up, and it's fucking here.
There's a store. There's a
midget strippers. You can order them.
That might be a Craigslist thing, but you will find them in the area.
Yeah.
Plus, just Vegas has just so many there's so many casinos, so many hotels, so many strip clubs, so many there's and just random shit. Like there's arcades and there's the art district and there's swap meets and then there's one of the cooler things the Speedway.
Yep.
We went to the Speedway the other week for this food fest and that was super sick. But the Speedway, you can rent out Lambos and shit, and you can rent out a Ferrari, and you can go and fucking spend a couple hours driving your dream car around a fucking racetrack.
Yeah.
At top speeds.
Yeah.
How unsafe is that? It's awesome.
Give me your top 5. Let's say I'm a tourist.
Tourist, yeah.
I'm from a different country.
Which country?
The Philippines.
Gotcha.
And I'm like, what do I do here? What are the best things to see? Give me your top 5 favorite things a person who's never been to Vegas should do.
I think if you're coming to Vegas, you should definitely. I'm not going to have it in any specific order, and I'm not going to group it in any which way. But you definitely need to. You need to hit up. Downtown in general, so just walk the strip.
Yep.
You will find your own adventure.
You'll find some nooks and crannies.
If you just start walking down there, you'll find a cool spot, a cool bar, or even if you'd like a cool alleyway. Who knows? You could find a glory hole down there or something and really have a good time.
I know.
But yeah, I definitely say walk the strip in some capacity. Fremont Street is I don't know if you'd consider those the same thing. I don't know. Technically it is or not.
I mean, technically it's about the same to close. The untrained eye, but it's not the same.
It's not the same.
It's not the same.
You should also probably try Fremont just because it's pretty dope.
So Fremont, walk the strip.
Let's see what else. I'm trying to think.
I honestly feel like if you're coming to Vegas,
a Raiders game.
There's
a fucking gigantic industrial
there's
football
a lot
stadium.
There's
go to a Raiders game. That's awesome. Raiders are the best team in America. Not biased at all. Definitely not biased.
Raiders fans. No, you know what? I'll say. First of all, one thing we got to say about the fucking strip, people love to come up to you and just try to sell you blow. And it's like, dog, please don't buy
don't buy blow off of those people.
off of people who come up to you on the strip.
Buy drugs from trusted individuals.
People you trust and know.
Yes, that's very important.
Some of my best friends are drug dealers.
Yeah.
And you know, you got to appreciate the hustle, but I don't know. I feel like, you know, people coming up to you on the strip trying to sell you drugs is just that's an epidemic.
Also, that is definitely not the only thing they're trying to sell you.
Yeah, dude, you know
Hookers,
what I just
they
realized?
try to sell like sex places a lot. And I'm thinking
Dog.
about going one of these.
You know what I
one of these
just
times.
realized? You remember, so for people who don't know, when you're in Vegas walking down the strip, there will literally be um people who slap cards and
Yeah.
who knows what the fuck they're saying sometimes, like barbecue chicken.
Barbecue chicken.
But it's not barbecue chicken, it's a naked lady.
Yeah.
And for the longest time growing up in Vegas, when you would go to the strip, I just thought I don't know what the fuck I thought, but whenever there would be cards, you know, of naked women and these people are handing them out, trying to hand them to you,
Yeah.
those are fucking prostitutes, bro.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I thought, you know what I thought? I just thought it was like strippers, right? Like glorified strippers, or like I just thought, it's a scam, right? Like these fucking cracked out
Dog.
dudes are trying to send you to a fucking like a gangbang. You're not where you're the one that's getting gangbanged.
You're the one who's getting
It's not
fucking.
even like a
they steal your
gangbang.
shit and then
they gangbang.
and then they gangbang
You're
you.
not even.
And
You're
then
not
they
even
gangbang.
involved in a gangbang. You are the gangbang, and that's
You are the gangbang.
And no, like I said,
That's never a good time.
Be careful in Vegas, you know.
No, you actually do have to kind of be careful in Vegas. But no, for people who don't know, these people literally, like, they don't do it anymore because I think they were like, dog, you can't just be telling people to go fuck these prostitutes. These people, like, how they would get around it in Vegas is they would basically slap these cards together and they weren't allowed to talk to you, but they were
allowed to show you. They're just not allowed to say, "Hey, come get your dick sucked from this lady across the street."
$500 for a little sucky in the back alley. I mean, that's probably better. This is literally how it was. But it would be 2 cards of naked women on it, and I'm gonna be honest. A lot of the time, I don't even think they spoke English. It was just they just got anybody who was like, "Listen, I'll give you this amount of money." And I'm going to give you these cards, and you just got to give them to as many people as you can.
Have you ever been tempted
to grab one of the cards? Or to call it?
To do it.
No. So, you know what's crazy is I never, like, so for people who also don't know, like, we live in a big city where a lot of people, you know, always talk about going or like, oh, Vegas is this, and that. Like, if you live in Vegas, you don't live on the strip. You don't even live. Probably don't even go to the strip often.
Very rarely doing all of the Vegas shit. Like when you hear what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, that's from people that aren't from Vegas having their crazy fucking weekend, their crazy fucking bachelor party, whatever the fuck it may be. That's their isolated incident of getting crazy in Vegas, and you very well can. If you live here, you very well can.
But we're not like fucking, you know.
I mean, you don't do it every night unless you're that kind of person, I guess. Then go crazy. But normal people, normal human beings that can't do that, don't do that.
And let me tell you honestly. So me and Lonnie went out the other night.
Yeah.
And we just realized this. They make it a little bit too fun to be a complete fucking degenerate.
Oh yeah.
Because we fucking went to the club, partied, and at like, you know, everyone says nothing good happens after 2 a.m.
Yeah.
I mean, we fucking from Vegas, from the club, we went straight to the fucking casino. We started fucking putting all of our dollar bills and our fucking singles into this fucking horse gambling game, and we literally walked away with
$0.00.
$0 fucking dollars and 0 cents. But it was fun as shit.
And we got to talk to a couple of Minnesotan baddies.
Minnesotans, they're, you know what? And that's again, like, who the fuck lives in Minnesota? Nobody lives in Minnesota.
Did you also notice how they had the fucking need to bring up the fact that they were Mormon?
Did they tell us they were Mormon?
Yeah, she said, "Yeah, we're Mormon too, by the way," because you know that fucking
Dude, they
accent.
actually had a
Hey,
fucking accent. They're
oh,
like, hey,
they were not kidding when they said they were from Minnesota.
we're from Minnesota.
They're
Eh?
definitely seen the Great Lakes. Eh? I tell you what, you know, I'll tell you,
Dude,
it's
and
insane.
they first of all, who the fuck? Nobody lives in Minnesota. I feel like that's just a lie that they tell you. Like they definitely live somewhere else.
They live in Minnesota,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just like, you know, that's just what they
That's a code
call it.
word.
Minnesota's fictitious.
Yeah, there's no way people live in Minnesota.
Like there's places around there, sure, but no one like
Lives in there.
yeah.
Fuck that. No, but they really do make it way too easy to just be a fucking degenerate.
Dude, you
Especially
know,
especially in Vegas. I will say, like, you could probably live in Vegas and just be a complete fucking asshole degenerate.
Yeah.
And just live your life like that. Just probably. I mean, what do you think a degenerate does? Like, let's say, okay, I'm a degenerate. I wake up, I start drinking.
Yeah.
Right.
Definitely.
I smoke a couple cigs, and then I immediately, go to the strip club. Do you think you go to the strip club first? Do you think they end the night there?
End the night at the strip club.
And then when they kick them out, they end up in a ditch somewhere. Okay, so I'm a degenerate.
They're not going to get with any of the strippers that they want to get with. They're going to end up with the crack hooker that they have to settle for when they get kicked out.
Right. Like the leftover crack hooker who's trying to get a couple bucks for more crack. He's
She
like,
literally will suck you off for $10.
$10, yeah, because you're the only one left.
I wouldn't do that.
How do you
Anyways,
how do you know that?
what?
Okay, so I'm a degenerate. We go from drinking at as soon as I wake up, probably like 1 p.m. I start drinking. By 7, I'm fucking already gambling
No,
on horse racing
and that's the
because it's
thing.
really fun.
You're not if you're a degenerate, you're not gambling on a game that's winnable. You're definitely gambling on a shitty fucking horse racing game. It's impossible to win.
Dude,
You're not walking away with money. If you go up to blackjack or if you go up to poker, you almost have a chance,
you know
right?
what's really
Or at least
fucked?
you have a more believable chance. But when you're doing that horse racing machine, the ball's in their court the whole time. You don't get a card. You don't get to hold your cards. There is no cards. You just look at these horses on this fucking stupid little robot track. Your horse never wins, and if it does
No.
win, it's the fucking 2 seed, and you only get $1.50.
Exactly.
It's
Okay,
definitely not worth it. Don't horse race.
you know what's crazy about this though? For anyone who doesn't do or doesn't gamble, right? So I've done a lot of I've actually done quite a bit of sports gambling. For anyone who doesn't know, me and Lonnie are really into um pretty much all sports. I mean, I would say from anything but soccer.
Most popular American sports we're into. So
Yeah, so
sadly, we're not into soccer or football, as you foreigners like to call it.
Ronaldo, Messi, that's all I know. I'm sorry. And I don't know how the game fucking
I
works.
That's so not wrong. I really only know Ronaldo and Messi.
When USA was in the World Cup, I started cheering for him, but I had no idea what I was watching. But besides the point, I've done a little bit of sports betting, and betting just to start off, like it's fucking a little bit too much fun.
What would you say is your favorite sport to bet on specifically?
Well, my favorite sports to bet on is football. But what we were saying about sports in general or betting in general, dude, betting is so fucking rigged to please the house, which is these casinos.
Yeah.
Like if you don't know, starting off, let's say there's a 50-50 game, right? Let's say the Cleveland Browns are playing the Oakland Raiders. Clearly the Cleveland Browns are the better team than the Oakland Raiders. They would destroy them in a football game.
No.
Besides that point though, let's say it was a 50-50.
What do you mean besides that? That's a pretty big point you're skipping over there.
Okay, but
you can't say it's a 50-50 game and then say under normal circumstances they would absolutely get throttled. No,
okay.
It's a 50-50 game. They're both fucking trash.
They are both
They're both trash, and we're going to keep it that way. It's 50-50.
For anyone who doesn't know, I'm a Browns fan. He's a Raiders fan. But
Oh yeah.
let's say there was a 50-50 game, right?
Yeah.
50-50 game, and from every standpoint, every team is equal. The way that the betting system works for these casinos is they'll make the odds. Let's say that there's an odd of negative 100. That's a 50-50, right? Negative 100 for one team is if you put $50 forward, you're going to get back $50 if you win.
So do you get your 50 back and another 50?
Yes. So let's say
So you make $50. You don't break even and just get
exactly.
nothing.
So let's
Okay, I got you.
say I
I'm not a
put
big bettor, so this is good for me to figure out and learn.
yeah. So let's say I put well, so exactly. So like let's say I put a 50 forward, I'm going to get 50 back. The other team on the other side, the odds are favored for the house to win by basically making it so if you put 50 forward, you're going to win 49. So they get $1. So it's basically like either way you look at the odds, like that's a 50-50 game, which is kind of how it works. And even it's crazy, like for people who really are into sports betting, like if you watch those lines, like dude, they clearly
Favor the house every time.
yeah. And it's like
That's bullshit, dude. I would just be spiteful and bet against the house every time and just hope to win. Just
exactly.
so they can't have anything.
And guess what? They always fucking win.
Oh,
In time.
No way.
In time, they always fucking win.
Rigged?
It's rigged, dog. It's rigged.
Hey,
these motherfuckers.
They just want you to believe it's
pieces
rigged.
of shit.
No, they just want you to believe it's rigged. Most gamblers quit before they hit their big number. Don't you forget that. Most of them quit before their fucking chance, and don't you ever quit gambling. It's the way to go. You will make your money back eventually.
Yeah, but then you're just breaking even.
Well, if you put down $10,000, once you hit that jackpot of $10,500, you're walking away a happy man.
Yeah,
$500 richer and minus $10,000 of debt.
I think though the main people who are super smart, like Dana White talks about this all the time.
People who are super smart don't gamble.
Yeah,
don't bet.
That's true. Well, Dana White wins all the time, but he plays blackjack. And for anyone,
he plays blackjack, and he also has money to lose, which in turn helps him win money because he's
not giving a fuck.
He doesn't give a fuck if
He's
he
not giving a
loses
fuck.
$100,000 because he knows he'll just keep playing and make it back. Because eventually, if you put in enough money or you play enough,
You're gonna win.
eventually you'll fucking get
Well,
lucky
but
and win
in
something.
blackjack though, you can kind of be really good at it, like counting cards. Even if you don't count cards though, you can still be pretty good at
If you count cards, the casino kicks your ass out.
that's true. But Dana White got
Isn't
fucking
he
banned
from most casinos in Vegas?
Yeah,
Because
he got 69 from most
he's
casinos.
so good at like winning.
Yeah,
Which is like weird, right? One person out of fucking 3 billion ever,
right.
get money and win. And he's already rich, so it's not like either party's really being too affected because they're a multi-billion-dollar business.
Right.
These casinos, and they're not being affected
Dog,
by
they
Dana
don't give a
White winning
fuck, yeah.
$500,000 in one night. They're definitely not. And if they say they are or they think they are, they're fucking stupid, and we're all just under the spell.
Right,
But
right.
Dana White also would spend $500K and wouldn't give two fucks. Because he knows he can make it back on the next pay-per-view, or he knows he can fucking win it back the next night when he goes to a different casino when his luck's better or something. So both parties don't really have anything to lose, but they can still win, right? Because if Dana White doesn't hit, they're still getting his money, and if he does hit, he's getting their money, and he still paid them anyways. You know what I mean? I don't know. It definitely seems like a losing system for the poor man.
Oh yeah, 100%.
If you got money to blow though, sure. If you're wealthy,
fuck it.
Start gambling.
Fuck it.
Let it be your addiction.
Okay,
because that's the thing. That's the thing. It's really fucking fun. Like I don't bet a lot personally.
Yeah.
Because I know that I love it. Like I know it's fun. I know it's too enjoyable. Like I'll put up money on like a fantasy football season.
Right.
And then since I know there's money on it, I'm literally like checking the fucking draft every week. I'm checking the fucking available players. I'm like doing everything in my power to win. Just like if I put up $20 in a blackjack game, Although it's not, you don't have as much control. I'm still gonna try and win that blackjack game.
Right.
Like, and it's just too easy to get in that wormhole. Especially like me, I have like an addictive personality to anything. Like that's why I'm never gonna try heroin. But fucking,
Okay,
if I
can
were
we
to
talk
really get into
about
gambling, I would get addicted.
first of all on the
It's too
topic of
much fun.
fucking
Heroin?
heroin? Um, what would be your list of, let's say, your top 3 favorite drugs you've tried? What are your top 3 that you would be like, that's a good one, and then a one that you're like, I will never fucking do that again?
I've tried a couple things,
Okay.
right? Mom, if you're watching, click off. I've tried marijuana, of course. That's definitely my favorite.
Right,
I
right.
consider alcohol a drug. Alcohol is pretty cool. I'd say that's probably 2 or 3.
You can think, okay, so this is a question that people, I believe, anything that alters the state of your mind
is a drug.
is a drug.
Now,
So alcohol is one that most people would say is not a drug. But in my opinion, I think that's a drug. I think weed is. I think obviously the clear ones are like fucking
heroin,
coke
meth.
and
Well,
Molly and
those are definite drugs. And then there's so many drugs that you don't even think about. Like, to some people, exercise is a drug, food is a drug, fucking,
yeah, no, okay, that's where you start to get a little hazy though, because
no,
that's
because what do drugs do? Lots of drugs, what do? They give you that big fucking hit of what? Dopamine in your brain, and it makes you feel amazing, it makes you feel good, makes you feel good about yourself, makes you feel good about your situation.
right.
When I smoke weed, I feel a lot better about my shitty life. You know what I mean? Or like, like literally, like you can do that with so many things. Like even like as a bigger person, like I've gone down that rabbit hole of like when you eat, you enjoy it so much, and then like you just end up eating too much. That shit happens too. It's like sometimes you can get addicted to the strange. Like, you ever watch the show My Strange Addiction? Would you
Where the
consider?
girl was, okay, wait, I've always seen this clip of the girl who's addicted to sucking ghost dick, where like they walked in and she was like, was that real, or was that just like they made a parody off of that show?
God, dude, it sounds an awful lot like a parody, but
Dude, we don't even, okay, hold on, keep the people interested.
Fuck, we forgot the fucking.
I'm getting the laptop.
So sorry, people. We forgot the most integral piece of equipment: our trusty dusty laptop.
Forgot the password to that one and had to get another one, law.
Ghost dick.
Ghost dick. Isn't it funny, like, if anybody ever, like, just seen, like, okay, like, we just pulled that up and there was just a bunch of fucking porn. Pornhub, ghost dick porn, sucking ghost dick, XXX videos.
You know what's funny is that they are all on, like, porn sites, like...
But
okay, there's YouTube.
Okay, wait.
Oh, we gotta sign in.
Oh my fucking god.
Fuck, dude.
We'll sign into this, our shittiest podcast.
Good.
I don't think you've ever seen this password. You can't obviously say it, but this is...
Dude. Oh, dude, that's like a hack there at the end. There's no way anyone's ever going to guess that.
No one's ever guessing that.
I wish you guys could see it.
I understand and wish to proceed.
My ghost dick sucking goes down. My name is Yanni. I'm 22.
Yanni
And I'm
Punani.
addicted to sucking ghost dick.
I do it in the kitchen.
All right, I'm starting to think this might be a parody.
I'm starting to think...
I front of my mom. What you doing, mom? Seasoning chicken.
Oh my
The
god,
fuck
this
is wrong
poor
with you?
girl. This poor girl. That is so fucked up. Hold on.
Man, dude, she was sucking ghost dick.
She was addicted to sucking ghost dick. Okay, that's definitely a parody. But My Strange Addictions is a real thing.
My ghost dick sucking goes down.
She's a silent killer. She doesn't make any noise when she's.
She doesn't make any noise. Now, okay. I don't even know what the fuck we were talking about. I had to go find this laptop. I forgot the password.
Forgot the password.
We watched the girl suck ghost dick.
We had to remember the ghost.
Okay,
movies.
okay.
My Strange Addiction. There's bitches that are addicted to chalk because when they eat chalk, it reminds them of their childhood, and they get that big hit of dopamine, and they're like, "Oh my god, I got chalk."
I think
Like these people eat fucking. These people eat chalk. These people are addicted to fucking drinking dish soap, dude. Like there's someone who drank dish soap or something, and they just love it. They're just
They love it.
addicted to it because
They
it
love
makes
it.
them feel good.
See, I just don't have
So
an
that's why I
addictive
feel like-
personality.
Yeah, dude. Good for you.
Do you?
Well, good for you, dude.
Do you?
Yeah, I think so.
Like if you started heroin tomorrow, you're gonna do it
It'd
all
be
day.
pretty hard to get off of it. Is
Okay.
what I'm saying.
All right. All right.
I would literally, I would literally try it, and then I would need to go do it on my own. I would literally have, like, if my buddy came up and be like, "Hey, man, you want to try some black tar heroin?"
All right. So I'm your buddy, right? I'm walking up to you.
Yeah.
It's just a regular day. You're outside. You're enjoying the weather, right? Let's say you're just on a park bench, right? And me and you were hanging out, and I'm like, my name's Ronnie. You know, we're gonna create some characters. I'm Ronnie. You're Bob.
Yep.
I walk up to you and I say, "Hi there, Bobby. How you doing, man?
How you doing there, Ronnie? I'm doing all right.
I'm doing pretty good, man. Hey, listen, I know we were gonna enjoy the weather and talk about our lives, but this guy just sold me some black tar heroin. You ever heard of that?
Good golly gracious.
Yeah, and it's supposed to make you feel real good. You want to try some with me?
I guess I suppose a little bit would.
That's
hurt.
how easy it would be.
That's how easy it would.
Damn. Okay, so let's
I
reverse
suppose
roles.
it wouldn't hurt.
Let's reverse
That's
roles.
how easy it is, dude. I'm sorry. It's
You would have
like-
just been like, "All right, give me the needle."
I
That's
would've-
it.
Yeah, actually, I probably would have had a little bit more resistance. Like,
All right, okay, let's try this again. Try this again, right?
Let me see it first.
I'm Ronnie. You're Bobby.
I'm Bobby.
You're just sitting on a park bench. Let's say, yeah, you know, we're just enjoying the weather. It's breezy.
Yeah.
You know, it's sunny outside. We're at
Got it.
like we're at a park, but it's like we're in the back of the park where no one's at.
Yeah, this
we're
isn't
just-
a crowded park.
It's not a crowded area, so you could easily.
It's public, but not a crowded public area.
So we could,
Definitely is.
a couple of people could easily do some black tar heroin, is what I'm saying. Okay, so I walk up to you. I'm like, "Hey, Bobby, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great, dude. How about yourself?
Dude, I haven't seen you in so long. Where you been?"
It's been a couple weeks, bro. You know, I've just been taking care of the house. You know, I got my wife and kids. You know, I've just, I've
Oh,
been trying to quit the
shit.
drinking. You know, you know me. I'm
Oh,
all over the place.
shit,
I'm just trying to quit the
That's
drinking
so.
for my family. You know, I'm trying to make them better.
You're
know,
such a
trying to
great
make-
man, Bobby. Quitting
Thanks, brother.
drinking.
I really appreciate.
I know
that.
drinking was
It's-
real hard for you.
It's
So
been, it's been incredibly difficult. I'll tell you what. I'd do just about anything to get some release right now.
I know. Well, hey, Bobby, I got to tell you,
Oh,
this guy actually just sold me some black tar heroin.
good. Black tar heroin.
Black tar gorilla shit heroin is what he called it.
Holy shit!
Now listen, I got a couple needles. We could just do it
Yeah.
right here. You want to
Yeah,
try
yeah.
it right
I
here?
want to try. Yep. What? Yes. I want to try some.
That's how easy it was.
Shit! I did it again.
God damn it! Shit.
So, like I said, pretty addictive personality. But
Okay.
I don't think, like I wouldn't get addicted to bad things. Like I wouldn't get addicted to like farts. I wouldn't get addicted. Like I'll tell you
Wait.
what, I would not get addicted to the smell of farts. I can
So
tell you
black
that
tar
right now.
heroin's not a bad thing, but, but farts. Farts is where you're like drawing the line. You're like, okay, I'm walking up to I'm like, all right. I walk up to you. I'm like, "Hey, Bobby, how you doing?"
I'm doing good, Ronnie. I'm doing good.
Man, so let me tell you, this guy just sold me a jar of of his farts.
Oh God, get that out of here!
Oh,
I
jeez.
fucking hate farts.
Oh my God,
I
buddy.
hate ass juice.
I'm sorry.
God damn! Did you forget the black tar heroin?
Jesus. Let me just go. I'll just go smell it myself then.
But anyways, yeah, I would definitely not get addicted to farts. I'm much more likely to get addicted to black tar heroin. Because farts, it's they stink, and then sometimes they're really loud and annoying.
Dog, okay.
Black
so,
tar heroin's it's probably bad for like a second. It's the best thing ever. Probably it's the best thing ever.
So that's actually really funny. So honestly, like we've done mushrooms and stuff together.
Mushrooms might be my favorite.
Mushrooms are just super tame. Okay, for anyone who's gonna or thinking about doing mushrooms,
Do it.
okay,
I was thinking about it. If you're on the fence, hop the fence and fucking do it. Because
I would say do it, but also for anyone who's doing it for the first time,
be safe.
Don't fucking do it alone. Do it with someone else who you very well trust.
Someone you trust, and don't do a lot.
That's what I was about to say,
Your
dude.
first time, do 1 gram to 2 max.
Anything
more than that, you're probably gonna end up having a bad time just by proxy. You know?
Yeah, because literally
sometimes you just do too much. You know? And if it's your first time and you do too much, you're not going to be able to handle it no matter who you could be with Obama and you wouldn't be able to handle yourself, you know?
Dude, if I was on mushrooms with Obama.
Yep. Alex, you seem a little weird.
Do I? Really?
I think you look a little flustered.
Do I really? Wait, are you, so you're Obama. Am I doing mushrooms with you or am I just on mushrooms around Obama?
You just showed up to the White House.
Oh, no.
You came to visit. Visit your old friend Barack.
Okay, so I'm visiting my old friend Barack.
Yes. God,
Barack.
I haven't done my Barack impression in so long.
It's fine. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's good.
Shittiest podcast on the internet.
It's so bad that it's good. So continue.
Alex.
Hey man, how you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. You know, Michelle is hanging in there.
Holy shit.
You all right?
Huh? Yeah, Barack, I'm great. Are you Barack Obama? Like the president?
I am. Best friends with Donald, actually.
The duck?
The Trump.
Oh shit.
After he got out of office, we just kind of
became best friends?
Hey, I gotta cut you off here.
Yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, Barack, I'm great. I gotta go. I'll see you later, man. That's how that interaction would go.
Get the fuck out.
I would get the fuck out of there.
Can you believe Barack is friends with Trump now, though?
Wait, is that a real thing? Are you lying to me?
Well, he just did it.
Oh.
They just became friends, actually.
Dude, imagine Barack and Trump in the same room.
Imagine one as president and one as vice president. I feel like they would have went together like
peanut butter and jelly?
I feel like they definitely would have done more good than bad.
Or like black tar heroin and farts. Which one would
both know those don't gel.
Those don't gel. Those don't gel, dude.
I would say no, dude, I think they would honestly make a good team. Like one fucking crazy fucking rich fucking insane white guy, you know, who knows like the business and knows like all that stupid shit.
Right.
And then you got the well-spoken.
All that stupid shit. Yep.
Then you got the well-spoken people guy.
Right.
You can't. I think most people like Barack Obama.
Most people,
unless you're just a straight up racist. You know,
most people do like Barack because he's such a stand-up guy. Like he's got a wife and kids.
He's got a wife and kids. No not a single scandal about Barack.
You know, I will say one thing. Barack is a great man. Trump is just funny though. Like he's like, I'll grab her by the pussy, and then he's like
that's pretty funny.
That's really great. Like, so our president once said, "I grabbed her by her pussy."
Yeah. This was at like a speech too. This wasn't just like a one-off interview.
Grabbed her by her pussy.
He was at like a fucking
What is that one time he said? He
Hold
was
on.
like,
look this up. Look this up when he said grab her by the pussy.
No,
Was
I
he at a
think-
speech.
no, I
Was
don't think
doing,
he
like,
was at a
a
speech. I
rally?
think he was. I think that was like he was in like a
You think it
fucking.
was an interview?
No, dude. Somebody was somebody like heard him say that or something. Hold on, let me look it up. I'll put it up on the screen as well. But hold on. Donald Trump
Grabs pussy.
grabbed her by the pussy.
There you go.
Taped comments about women. Grab him by the pussy. How Donald Trump talked about women in private is horrifying.
Okay, so this wasn't private.
This isn't private. Graphic.
Your girl's hot as shit. In the purple.
Whoa!
Yes.
Whoa!
Yes, the Donald has scored. Oh, my man. Wait, you gotta look at it when you get out of
It was recorded in
Yeah, that's
2005.
it, with the gold. I gotta use some Tic Tacs just in case I start kissing her.
There is nobody that has more respect for women than I do.
You know, I'm automatically attracted to beautiful. I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet. You just kiss. I don't even wait. And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab them by the pussy. You can do anything.
Look at those legs. All I can see is the legs.
No, it looks good.
I think I'm going to do very well with women. In fact, I see married women are way up right now.
She's still very beautiful.
I moved on her, actually. You know, she was down in Palm Beach. I moved on her, and I failed. I'll admit it. Whoa. I did try and fuck her. She was married.
Dude,
God damn it, Donald.
dude, okay, listen. Okay, listen.
You can't say he's not a cold-hearted like killer.
Dude, okay.
He's a player.
I'm going to be honest.
He's a player.
Most of that amused me. Like, made me almost
No,
laugh.
dude, it's a private conversation, so no one ever was supposed to hear this.
He was
except
like,
fucking this
he
guy.
was like, she's hot as fuck, you know. I tried to fuck her. She was married. She
was
pulled me
married,
away.
of course.
Listen, he's not saying that he tried to fucking, you know, insult her, but he was like, you're hot as fuck. I want to fuck.
Now,
That's what most people would do.
I think the most problematic statement you could say he made was the grab him by the pussy comment.
Grab him by the pussy. Right. I mean, yeah, in hindsight,
That's probably like, once again, this was a private conversation.
in hindsight, he probably's like, maybe I shouldn't have. But then it's like, if no one's around, like, dude,
You
you see all those memes where it's
I've
like if
said
the group
some-
chat gets leaked and like there's like a SWAT team that comes in.
I've said some outlandish things.
I've said a
in
couple
in
of
private
things.
Conversations.
I've said a couple of things.
Who the fuck hasn't? If you've never said anything crazy to your buddies,
Grab her by the
then
pussy.
you don't have very good.
What was the
friends.
exact? Let's see the exact quote from Donald Trump here.
If you never said anything out of pocket to your buddies, then you're a fucking tool.
Okay, so this is the exact comment. This isn't too bad.
He said.
He
if you're a
said,
star- he said,
if you're a
know what,
star-
actually, it's kind of bad.
It's
If you're
pretty
a
bad.
Star, they'll let you do it. You could even grab him by the pussy. You know, now
I
that
don't
I'm trying
know.
to justify it, it's
Yeah.
starting to be a lot worse.
It's starting to get a lot worse here on this podcast. But listen, if he's saying,
He's not saying he does it.
he's not
just
saying. I think
you could
he's saying
as a star.
he's like, listen, they'll let you do anything. You can
Even
grab him by the
grab him by the-
pussy. That's pretty bad. That's really bad. Okay, maybe.
Hold on, wait. Let's listen to it one last time.
All right, let's listen to it one last time here.
For women than I do. You know, I'm automatically attracted to beautiful. I just start kissing them. It's like a magnet.
It's like a magnet.
I don't even wait. And when you're a star, they let you do it. You can do anything.
Whatever you want.
Grab them by the pussy.
Yeah.
All right, that's really bad.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's
I
pretty
can
bad.
see. I can see when people take offense to that. He goes, "If you're a star, they'll let you do anything." The other guy laughs like, "Oh, really?" He was like, "Yeah, grab him by the pussy." The other guy's like,
The other guy just got to laugh, and he's like, I think the legs just look good.
"Yeah." He's like, "Oh yeah,
I
the
like
legs are nice."
The other guy, I think he's kind of smart, dude.
Dude,
Who recorded this conversation is what I want to know.
someone had a
Are you
bug on
telling
them.
me Donald was
Someone
like,
had one of these value mics on them, fucking tucked in their shirt and
Do you
shit.
think Donald was just like Snapchatting it? His conversation? He was like fucking hitting
Dude.
something. He was hitting a pipe.
Who
talking.
knows, dude? Dog, some of these fucking technology nowadays, they can just fucking like hack anything, hack into the phone. They're listening to I mean, we're recording our fucking conversation, but they can fucking hack into this fucking computer and
They
fucking
can
listen
know
to
what we're
us.
saying right now.
Yeah, how the fuck do they know?
They're gonna know next Monday or tomorrow.
Yeah, all the new podcasts come out on Monday, by the way.
Yeah.
No specific time because I just,
When it pops up,
when it pops up, it
you
pops up.
watch it.
Put the notifications on, by the way.
Please hit those noti bells. Please like and subscribe. It
That's right.
means so much.
It
to
makes
us.
my
We'd
dick
really
hard.
Appreciate it.
Whenever I see
make it
see a nice young woman or a sexy gentleman likes our posts, my dick gets hard and I come right there,
It makes me just want to grab him by
right
the
my
pussy.
belly button.
It makes me want to grab him right by the pussy.
It
I'll
does
tell you.
make me want to grab him right by the pussy sometimes. I'll tell you.
But you just you don't do it.
You say it like Donald Trump, but don't fucking go and do it. That's fucked up.
You just think about it. You never.
Okay, can we talk about how much of a double standard this is, though? Because let me tell you something. Donald Trump saying this and running up on a bitch and grabbing her by the pussy is fucked up. Don't get me wrong. That is very fucked up. But if a sexy fucking celebrity runs up to a random guy and just grabs his fucking cock, you know how hard his cock would be? So fucking hard, it would literally rip his fucking jeans like right down the center, and his boner would just fly, just soar, and no one would have any problem with it.
Did you see that video of Rihanna picking a guy out of the crowd
and sucking his dick?
She didn't suck his dick, but
that would have been more funny.
But like, she literally picked him out. She picked him out of the crowd. She's fucking just like.
Did she do that?
Right?
Okay.
Yeah, dude. He gets up on the stage, like the security guards throw him up on the stage, and then she fucking throws him on the ground, fucking like rides him.
Okay.
Right.
And I like where this is going.
Sinks and they disappear underground.
No.
What happened? Like,
she sucked his dick.
If that's if that really was a random guy and not a planted like person, right? If that was just like actually normal, or not normal, if that was actually like that guy just going through that, and like no man would ever, I'm not really comfortable.
Yeah, no man's gonna be like, listen, like I'm just not feeling this.
Because it's not, you're at the Rihanna concert. You already love Rihanna.
Right.
You would love to be banged by Rihanna.
Exactly.
It just makes a lot of sense. Like no guy no guy would be like, Rihanna, I don't feel comfortable with this.
Rihanna, listen,
I would be like, Rihanna, can you put it on like the big jumbotron so everybody can see?
Can we have photo evidence?
Can you just raise back up? Can we go back up top?
Can we go back up so everyone knows that I wasn't lying?
How cool I am right now. I want everybody to see how awesome this is.
Yeah, literally, it's funny because if you were like, if you came up to your friend at like a party, like after that, and you were like, dog, me and Rihanna fucked, he'd be like, get the fuck, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah, fuck.
Who the fuck invited this guy?
This fucking big liar over here.
He fucked Rihanna. Rihanna. Yeah.
And then the only way to prove it was to be
if it was on camera.
Just did it in front of everybody.
Exactly.
But you'll never know.
No. Earlier today, actually, me and Lonnie were talking about this is kind of off topic, but earlier the topic we were talking about sports betting and things like that, and you were saying how you think that a sport like basketball is a much more complete sport than something like baseball. You think baseball is like a super single person or like superstar?
Yeah, so the term I used was it's still a team sport, right? I know that all the players make up the whole of the team. I'm not fucking stupid, right? But, however, it's very, the word I used was individualistic. I don't even know if that's, we could probably look that up. But it's very individualistic because, no matter what side, if you're playing on offense or defense in baseball, right? Offense, you're literally just by yourself in the batter's box. Maybe you got a teammate on base, but that teammate on base isn't really doing anything for you, or like he's just supposed to score, right? Hopefully, because hopefully you can hit the fucking ball. And then while you're on defense, you're in your own position, away from all of your other teammates. There's no like assists really, like there's no There's nothing like that, right? You're just in your own lane, and you better do the job that you have to fucking do. Whether it's catch the ball, fucking throw the ball to the right person, throw like whatever your job is, you're supposed to do it. But you're all by yourself doing that job. There's no help out there,
Right.
right? If you're at first base, like I played first base. If you're at first base and the ball's hit to you, you better fucking catch that ball,
Right.
because if you don't, then you're giving the other team the advantage, right? You're giving them more bases, and then you're making your other player, your other teammate, right field. You're making them do extra work. They're not gonna fucking like you anymore. There's just so many. If you
Individual.
fuck up individually, it can really hurt the team. Whereas in something like basketball or football, I feel like individual mistakes are a lot less, I guess,
Pertinent.
not meaningful but pertinent. Yeah, they're a lot
Yeah.
less.
Like in basketball, if someone blows by me, the center's gonna
The
rotate
center
over.
should be there.
The
right?
center should rotate over, help
Realistically
block the
speaking,
shot,
they'll
maybe.
help. Exactly.
Yeah,
I'll
but
get
like
a little bit of
in
help.
baseball, you fuck up, it's on you.
In baseball, if I dive if I'm the left fielder and I dive for the ball
And you miss.
and I miss,
It's over.
it's going 50 feet behind me.
Yeah.
The guy that got the hit had a single, and now he's gonna have a triple or
Right.
even a fucking inside the park home run.
And it was all on
Because
you.
you don't have another guy behind you or another
Exactly,
guy standing
yeah,
right
yeah.
next to you to cover up that mistake.
In football, you're a corner, you're pressed up. If you're a Devontae Adams, he bullies you like he bullies most people in front of
if he
him.
just fucking beats you off the ball and catches it, your safety's
Well,
there.
the
to try
safety's
and make
there.
the tackle.
Exactly.
It's a lot less individualistic.
Right,
In
right.
baseball,
Makes a lot of sense, yeah.
it feels more. Yeah.
Now,
I knew I wasn't with. I knew I wasn't stupid. Don't
no,
say that word either, kids.
yeah, I think that's a good point. I think that, in my opinion, I don't really watch too much of baseball, but I'm a big basketball and football guy. I feel like football, in my opinion, is the most entertaining of the major league sports, I would say. I think that
I could agree with that. Like, I would say the games feel bigger
It's-
because
yeah.
there's less of them.
there's less of them.
They feel more meaningful,
important, yeah.
important.
And honestly, it's just because it's very violent. Like, naturally, as humans, we fucking love violence, right?
Yeah.
So football to me is probably the most interesting and entertaining of those sports. Something like basketball, though, I feel is like anybody can watch basketball and see how beautiful it is when someone grabs the ball up top, the point guard passes it to the right wing, they fake the ball, they drive in, they kick it to the corner, they kick it one more time, and someone shoots a three, splash. That's like
Money.
poetic.
Yeah.
Right? Football is more entertaining to me because it's very violent, and naturally, as humans, honestly, we love violence.
I think where that difference or that key difference comes into play is the fact that basketball has more games.
It's
right?
prettier,
but it's
more finesse.
It had like I'd rather watch. And you can agree with me if you'd like. I would rather watch the best basketball than any other sport.
Yeah.
Because basketball at its best or at its peak,
It's like pretty.
it's
almost.
like, wow, that's impressive to watch. Like,
yeah.
you're watching people jump fucking 40 inches in the air. That's like
Mhm.
fucking 4 feet. You're jumping the size of people.
Yes.
You're jumping over these other guys who are also jumping 40 fucking inches in the air. You're slam dunking on them, or you're fucking shooting over them like Curry.
when it's
or
and
like,
when it's two very, very good basketball teams
even
who
if it's two very, very shitty teams, just two evenly matched squads
yeah.
can have an
Well,
amazing
but
game.
for example, tomorrow is the national championship for, which would actually be today when this comes out, but
March
Madness,
baby.
It's the national championship for men's college basketball.
Yeah.
And San Diego State versus UConn, they're playing each other. UConn's probably the overall better team, but San Diego State is very gritty and can definitely win that game. A team like those two teams matching up where they're going to be trying their fucking ass off for the full, 40 minutes in college basketball, 2 halves, 20 minutes per half. That is so beautiful to me because they're going to be playing. They're going to be communicating. They're going to be flying all over the place. They're going
They
to be
got
passing the ball.
everything to lose.
They don't give a fuck about stats.
This is the biggest tournament of their lives for most kids.
That's the
this is
biggest
why-
moment.
This is why.
Not, dude, probably out of the 30 kids who are on those both teams combined,
Two
only
or one if
is going to
that,
make to the
will
NBA.
make it to the
Yeah.
next level. And even then, if they make it to the next level, there's a very, very, very high chance that they're just going to be some scrub that's sitting the bench, right?
Yeah.
Not. By the way, if you're a professional athlete in any fucking sport and you're
Or
on
D1.
the bench, you are so much better than people give you credit for.
Yeah. Or even D1.
If you're or D1,
If you're riding the bench D1,
You're
you
still
probably
D1,
are
motherfucker.
shitting on
everybody at your local
everybody
park,
that you play. Yeah.
everybody at your local park, anybody that can fucking talk shit in the local gym or your local
Yep.
Y, you are blowing them out of the fucking water 10
Yep.
times out of 10. Dude, like, if there's any professional
so funny to me.
if there's any professional players out here watching right now, you fucking matter. Whether you're LeBron James or whether you're fucking one of the bench players.
He could okay.
We're not gonna put anybody on blast.
Yeah. So
Fucking Miles Plumlee.
Miles Plumlee, dog. So listen, but
Miles,
I think
if
it's
you're
funny.
watching, bro.
I think
look
it's
just like Miles Plumlee actually right now.
That's yeah, you look great, dude. No, I think it's funny when people talk about stuff when they don't know much about it. Like I've seen people talk about
I love those fucking
okay, you know what's a popular opinion?
I love those fat people watching, like those fat dads watching sports.
Yep.
This is what
And they
you're
think
getting
they
on.
know
They're like,
everything.
this fucking guy.
Yeah.
He's sitting there fucking shoving
Or-
chips in this fucking guy sucks,
Yep.
dude.
Yep.
What's wrong with him? He can't fucking hit a shot.
Yep.
Fucking loser.
Now, okay, don't get me wrong. When I'm getting heated, I love to watch sports. If I'm watching the Browns play, right?
Oh, definitely call.
I
every player a
will
piece of fucking dog
privately
shit.
call them a piece of fucking shit. But in reality, obviously, they're not. But the people who amuse me is like a popular opinion. You know who Brandon Schaub is? A popular opinion
Yes, I
on the
do.
internet is people love to fucking hate on him. And then they go to his UFC career and they're like, oh, he fucking sucked, dude. And it's funny because it's like, dog, not only was he a top 10 fucking heavyweight in the UFC, but he was fucking in the UFC. You got to be a top 1 to 2%
Fighter.
athlete
Yeah, like you
and a
have to
top
be-
1 to 2% fighter to even fucking enter the UFC, but let alone have
a decent record.
and be in the top 10. Dude, you're a savage at that point.
Yeah. By the way, Brendan Schaub would kick most of you idiots. He would fucking demolish you if you ever tried to fight him. And that's
He
just-
would literally
that's just a
drop you
plain
on your
fact.
head.
That's just I am a big guy, right? He could probably drop me in a fucking half a second.
Yeah. Like he
Like,
would fucking
That's the difference between professionals and fucking scrubs.
exactly.
Just because someone's riding the bench on the NBA team, they're not a scrub. You're the scrub, buddy. Trust
You're the
me.
scrub, buddy. All right, I'm really sorry to cut this off again, but
Oh,
I
wait.
got to take a piss.
Real quick before you piss, one of my favorite quotes ever is from Brian Scalabrine. Do you know this quote?
No. Oh, and he was like,
I
in
am
10
cl-
years.
He said, "I am closer to LeBron than you will ever be closer to me."
That is actually amazing. Or
You said, "I am closer to LeBron than you will ever be closer."
the
to
one where Brian Scalabrini's like, he was like, yeah, I didn't play this finals, but in 10 years I'll be a starter. In 20 I'll be the finals MVP. So fuck it. he was like when I tell my kids, he's like, in 10 years I'll be a starter, and then in 20 when my grandkids are here, I was the fucking finals MVP.
He's
So
the
I'm feeling pretty good
He's
about
the
myself.
White Mamba, baby. You can't fucking. And he's got a ring.
He does.
You know how many fucking stars don't have a ring right now? That's crazy.
Now he didn't contribute
Dog.
too much to it, but
Dog.
anyways,
What did we just get done talking about? What did we just get
All
done
right.
talking about?
All right, I'll take
a
we gotta
piss.
hold this up.
Go
Be right
take a
back.
piss. There's a couple players in NBA history where you think about them and you just smile.
Mhm.
Like Brian Scalabrine for me is one of those guys. Another guy is like, do you remember Chris Anderson, the Birdman?
Chris Anderson, yeah, he's the guy you think about.
See?
Anderson Varejao.
Yeah, dude, I cannot smile
He
when I
can't
think
smile
of
when you think.
fucking.
He had like the biggest afro. You know what's
Dude.
funny is it probably smelled like puke. Like you probably just
He-
went up.
He was probably not a fun player to play against.
No, because you probably went up. You're about to lay up over him. Got to whiff for that fucking puke fucking afro, and you're just like, oh god.
And it's like there's like those guys where you think about them and they're not like legends, like they're not like the greatest players ever, but like they just stood out for whatever reason, right? Whether
Yeah.
it was the afro or you know, and like another player that stands out to me, like oh god, what was his name? I forget at the moment, but if I think about it again, I'll let you know. But there's lots of players that just like you could think about and they'll just like put a smile on your face, whether they're hella good or not. You know, like this wasn't who I was thinking of, but Dirk puts a smile on my face. I fucking
Oh,
love
yeah.
most Euro players. I think are just like the coolest guys ever.
Yeah,
I
most
feel like
European
Euro
players are real
players-
chill, laid back.
Chill, laid back dudes that have no problems. They're
Yeah.
like they seem really nice. None of them seem racist.
No,
Like they're playing in the NBA, they can't be racist.
right.
Like they all just seem like such good, down to earth dude. Boban, that's who I was thinking of.
Isn't that
How
like
can
the
you not-
7-7?
dude? Yes. How can you not like Boban?
Dude, him and Tobias Harris's commercials are fucking amazing.
The goldfish ones.
Any of them are fucking
Yeah,
hilarious.
dude,
The
that's what I'm
goldfish
saying.
ones
It's
where he
like-
fucking grabs the fucking fist of goldfish.
It's like literally like there's so many like there's just so many like characters. You know, like some guys are more than basketball players. Like they're just almost characters. You know.
Right, right.
Is there anybody you could think of in any sport? Is there any characters you could think of that like fucking that bring a smile to your face?
Deshaun Watson.
Jesus Christ. Oh yeah?
He's just such a good guy, and
I heard he's really tense.
well, have you really?
Well, yeah.
I've heard that he is a really good guy, and he just does, stand up stuff. Like when he
He lays down a lot, I think is what you mean.
lays down a lot. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
I don't know, man. I just think that
Dude, let's be real. You can look this up. It's like 20 counts or something.
dude, I think it's like 64 counts of like such. I swear to God, I'm a Browns fan. I'm pretty sure there was like 64 people come out and were like, "Yeah, I gave him a massage and he like grabbed me by the pussy." So I think that's
He pulled a Trump.
he did pull a
He
Trump.
pulled a Trump.
Oh my God, that is true. He was like, "When you're a star, you can just grab him by the pussy," and apparently you can't because
It's not
fucking
allowed.
case one, Deshaun Watson, 60 people came out and were like,
God.
"Yeah, he grabbed me by the pussy."
Yeah, it's pretty bad. And that I don't know. Yeah, he brings a smile to my face. No,
It was a joke, by the way. It was a joke.
yeah, no, fucking yeah. But imagine going to that many happy endings.
Happy endings. Okay, so let's say you walk
First
in.
off, does that that's not standard, right? So what is he doing to acquire these happy endings? Does he just fork over a couple of $100 cash, or
Like he goes
does he
down
talk to them beforehand, or does he try to get a free one first? And
No,
then he
dude.
offers money?
No, dude. Because I think what's fucked up.
I would definitely try to get a freebie first. Hey,
I think you just make the gesture like this, like when they're like, "Hey,
and then they'll do
turn
this.
over."
And then
When you're
they'll-
like, "Turn
and then
over,"
they'll
and you're
probably do this.
like,
and
it's
then-
silent gestures. You're like, and they're like,
And then you're like, okay.
and they're like, all right. But no. So I think honestly, for that many counts, there is no way he fucking acquired these people beforehand. Because how stupid can you be?
He's like, yeah, my midsection's hurting real bad. It's really tense.
Yeah, it's really bad. No, I swear to God, I think
little bit lower. Little bit lower.
little bit
No,
lower,
you'll be
right
able
there.
To, you'll be able
right.
to feel how tense it is. Trust me. You'll be able to feel the intensity.
You'll be able to feel the
can f-
tenseness.
It's really hard. I mean, it's really tense, right? Yeah. Can you just?
Can you
help
work
me
that
out a
out?
little bit?
Can you work that out for me?
Yeah. There you go.
No, I think that like in those situations, like, dude, first of all, That is a crazy premise. Like, you just go get a massage, and then they just, like,
Jerk you off afterwards?
jerk you off, and they're like, all right, have a nice day.
I don't think that's probably how it goes.
How do you think it goes? Like, so let's say I'm
You walk. I think it's definitely a surprise.
Okay.
I don't think you order it at the front desk.
so it's not like a package, like at the front. Like, it's not like a check a box that you
I
check.
think you could probably ask the lady.
Mhm.
Like,
And what way? So like I'm at the front desk, right? It's Chinatown, so it's just I'm just at the front desk. I'm like, walk in, go ahead. Ding ding ding.
ring, ring.
Hello, how you doing?
I'm good. You guys do massages here, right?
Oh, you big boy.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh,
Anyways,
massage? Yeah, you want massage?
you do good massages, right?
Really, really good. Yeah.
What kind of massages?
We do deep tissue. We do strictly the back. We do that's about it. We do a Swedish
How-
massage.
How deep does that tissue go?
Really deep. We use our elbow and we get the knots.
And you massage anywhere?
Massage.
my
Yeah,
body?
massage anywhere. Yeah, anywhere in the body. Yeah.
You massage?
I'm sorry.
You massage?
I'm sorry.
You massage me.
I massage you.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
You massage me.
okay,
You massage
okay.
me.
Okay, hold on. Doop 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 doop. Yes, hello. 911. Oh shit!
I gotta get out of here.
I think that's exactly how that conversation would go. I think this is really how it goes. So
you want me to play? You want me to?
first of all, we know probably you're not going to go to like a official massage place, like anywhere that they speak perfect English. That's not a place we're getting happy endings. I'm sorry, just being honest. But I think you go to a place and then during the massage, when you get
So you
massage and then you
definitely
flip
don't
over.
you do not ask at the front desk.
No, you do not ask at the front desk because that hostess is
Why?
not trained for that.
Oh,
Because
so you
what-
wait till you get in there.
Because yeah, obviously, because first of all,
Don't you think that's a little more scummy though?
yeah, I think the whole thing
Don't
is
you think-
scummy. I think the whole thing is fucking
Don't you
scummy.
think that's a little dishonest?
But I think that if you walk in and you get a regular massage and then you do it then, it's much more likely to just be a transaction, and you're like, hey, just
because they're like,
boom, boom,
well,
boom.
already in here. You know?
Already in here.
Already in here. Make a couple $100.
Yeah.
Maybe don't say that.
No.
Couple $100.
I think that that's definitely the way you go about it as opposed to asking at the front desk. I think asking at the front desk will get the cops called on you because
It opens you up for an immediate rejection.
I think that they're more wary. Because first of all, I think it's illegal, right? To get jacked off at a salon?
Yeah, it's illegal. Don't do it.
Wait, is it illegal? I don't even know. It's prostitution, right?
Yeah, it's fucking illegal.
You're like giving money for a service. But you know what's fucked up? If they want to jack you off and you want to get jacked off for money, what the fuck's the problem
Seems
with that?
like it's a consensual deal. Here.
I mean, it's a very fucking dirty, scummy.
there's a country.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure which country it is. It's one of those. It's one of those like Swedish countries. One of those like I don't know if you would say Nordic. I don't know, but
Okay.
like a Sweden or a Finland or a Germany or something.
Yeah. Mhm.
It's actually legal. Prostitution is not only legal but encouraged
Really?
because
I
they
mean-
say go pay for a prostitute if you fucking can't get laid. So you go buy a prostitute.
I mean, listen.
Because they say it's like a thing, like I don't know, like one of your rights. I think it's what it is. Once again, it's completely
it's one of the amendments that we.
like
they have.
the Germany
Well-
amendments are like you must have the pussy. You must get the pussy.
You need a pussy. You need a pussy.
Yeah. So
See, I feel like though it's like, dude, if a girl goes down that path in her life and she's like, I want.
If she's ready to suck dick for money, like if that's what her
Who
life
am
is
I to
come
be like, don't do that?
Who am I to say no? You
Go
shouldn't do
ahead
that.
and live your life. I mean, we have a lot of other things that are probably worse.
Yeah, like should she like just like go dig ditches for a living and make
Yeah.
50 cents an hour?
No, that's fucked up.
No, go
Exactly.
suck somebody off.
Go suck some dick, like the rest of us.
What do you think the going rate is?
For sucking a dick?
Yeah, like what's your going rate actually? Like if you had one.
Well, what character am I? Like, am I Alex and I'm trying to go suck a dick?
You're Alex.
Well, I am.
You are you.
I'm me.
You are playing you, and you really need to suck a dick for some money.
All
Okay,
right.
wait a minute.
So wait. So I'm Alex. I'm going to. Where am I? Am I just like walking through the street? Am I looking to suck dick, or is it offered to me? Because why would I be looking to suck a dick? Is it like?
You really need the money?
I feel like me personally, there's other things I can do to make money than suck a dick.
Dude,
I've never sucked dick
all I know
before.
is
I feel
that's
like-
a surefire way to get some money is if you put someone's dick in your mouth.
But I feel like if I'm Alex in this story, if I'm character Alex, which is
Yeah.
myself, if I'm playing Alex in this story,
Yeah.
I'm much better.
So you're saying the character of Alex. The character of Alex wouldn't be likely to do that, you're saying.
I feel like the character of Alex's attributes are better
less into dick sucking and more into like
other things.
farming or something.
Yeah, like anything else, because I've never done that before. But if
Hey man.
it was offered to me, like I was walking down the street.
So what's okay? There you go.
All right,
okay.
so look.
You're right. You're walking
Okay,
down the
so no,
street. and
let's
some
just do
wealthy
this.
business-
Shh, hold
wealthy
on.
businessman.
I'm a wealthy businessman. You're Alex, because this is funnier this way.
Great.
You're
Great,
Alex.
now I have to suck the dick.
Yeah.
Great. Now I have to do it.
Because I didn't want to be in that situation, so I had to
Great.
put this on you.
Great. Now I have to suck.
So
the dick
I'm
for
walking.
real.
You're walking down the street. You're walking down the street.
Sorry.
You're just walking
Yeah.
down the street. All right.
Do.
Oh, hey, how you doing, man?
Oh,
Hey, how you doing?
I'm
Hey,
doing all right, I guess.
So
how can I help you?
I'm sorry just to stop you. How's your day going, man? Is it going? Are you doing good?
I'm doing all right.
What's your name, man? I'm Bob.
I'm Alexander.
Alexander.
No
Oh, that's
E.
good. No E, huh? Oh,
Yeah.
that's unique. Is it Polish?
No, it's Puerto
Okay.
Rican.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well, let me. So wait, you're Puerto Rican and what else?
I'm Puerto Rican and
I'm white. I'm just white.
and white.
Okay. All right. So you're. I was actually looking for a white Puerto Rican
Oh,
guy. So, and you know what?
Interesting.
Let me ask you. So, I know this might just be straight out of left field, but how much would it take for you to suck a dick?
oh, geez, man. I don't know how much you offering.
Well, I have this. So I'm not looking for you to suck my dick. So I don't want this to come off weird, but
Okay.
there is a client of mine who pays white Puerto Ricans just to suck him off,
Uh-huh.
and he just wants you to name a dollar amount, and he'll do it for you.
God. I guess I haven't eaten lunch today, so
That's better. He likes that.
$20, $40.
$20?
Because
Holy
I'm the
shit.
because I'm the character of Alex, right?
Yeah.
So the character of Alex. Okay, yeah. like $10.
$10? Just suck him off in the back alley. No, legitimately, how much it would take for me to legitimately suck a dick?
No, I think you would. I think your bottom dollar, like as to where you think it would be worth it. I think your bottom dollar is probably $200,000.
That's good. That's a good number.
I think that's your bottom dollar.
What I would ask for initially if someone offered me $750
Yeah, not
because
even- not even-
cash,
Cash,
not
okay.
fucking. I'm not getting taxed.
You don't fuck around.
I need $750 cash because there's a lot of things that you got to consider. Like, what does the guy look like?
How big is it?
How big is it?
Do you have to swallow?
Do I have to? Does he want me to swallow?
Do you have to look at them?
Do I have to stare at him? Do I have to do I have to foreplay? I don't want to foreplay and suck that thing.
I think you do though.
If I just go in there like a
Dog,
soldier and just get it done,
So how fast could you get it done then?
I could
Sucks
get it.
McGee. How fast could you get it done?
That's a good question, and that's another question. Is he trying
is a
to
good
last,
question.
or is he just gonna fucking let it fly?
No, you have to. You have to make it happen.
Oh god! But
So,
like, what is he gonna do? Is
It's
he?
not like he's.
What if he's like not like? What if he like has some fucking disorder that wasn't previously discussed, where he just doesn't come for like an hour?
Then you better suck some really good dick.
That's a problem. I need more money now.
Then you need to be.
Now I
better-
need more money.
No.
I need more money now.
No.
If he has a disorder,
Dog. This you already said it wasn't disclosed at the beginning.
okay, so I'm already in it.
That's on you, bro.
Now I'm already sucking this guy's
You
dick.
already put it in your mouth. You're gonna stop now.
I guess I'm.
You're just gonna take it out.
No, I'm not taking it out.
That's what I thought. You're a real man.
I'm
Quitters never prosper.
I'm just gonna keep fucking the train going.
No, but yeah. So
No, okay, so seriously, let me give you a scenario, right? Guy comes up to you, he's like, listen, I don't know how the fuck this conversation will go, but let's say he's like, Lonnie, I got a client,
you got nice
6'5". He's 6'5". He's from Detroit. He's a billionaire.
Billionaire. That's a lot of money.
He's a black guy. He does have a 13-inch penis. For some reason, he tells you the length.
That's pretty large.
That's
like comically large.
listen, just keep listening to my proposal.
Okay, I'm listening.
He's a billionaire. He's a middle-aged black guy, but he's in good shape. Penis size 13 inches, about 1.5 inches circumference wide. He does want you. He gets off on eye contact, so you got to stare him in the eyes.
You're just laying on all the rules, aren't you?
And that's he'll shower before.
Gee, thanks.
Yeah, but other than that, like we're offering, like what do you need to do that? What's the price?
Everything you told me. That's a lot of bugaboos.
$20.
Could you let me get to that first? I mean, it's not only it's a BBC. Not only is it a BBC, it's 13 inches.
That's a big. As okay, yeah.
That's big, right?
That's big.
And then he does shower, so that's good. That's a bonus. Like you would want them to be clean. If I'm being honest, dude, do you know how big 13 inches is?
That's a Subway sandwich.
That's bigger than a Subway sandwich.
Okay, and
that's more than a foot long, buddy.
But what? So what? How
That's
are
a
you going
thick
to?
diameter? Too.
Okay, so that's true. What's the dollar amount for that?
That's what I'm saying. Like all these things add up into at least triple digits.
Mm-hmm. Triple digits.
Yeah. Like,
what's the triple digits?
Like $500. You gotta at least $999.
What? Okay.
No, genuinely speaking, probably $500,000 is probably my bottom line. That's a really big wiener, though.
Yeah.
I'd probably say $1 million just for a normal sized wiener. $500,000 for that thing. I'll go $1 million.
I would say, yeah, I would need like for my dignity and my mental health, right?
I don't know, dude. If I'm making $500,000, my mental health's gonna be pretty okay afterwards, no matter
That's
what.
true.
I'm gonna be pretty.
That's true. I'd probably quit my job. And
I'd just have to
travel
brush
for
my
a little
teeth.
while.
I'd brush my teeth a couple extra times. And
Yeah.
I'd buy a new toothbrush because I could get the best toothbrush in the world now.
You're right. You would need a new toothbrush. Yeah, I would say like $500K.
That's
Would be a
a
pretty good
decent.
amount.
That's a good bottom dollar.
Yeah.
Now, what if it was Ryan Reynolds though?
For free.
$28.
For free.
I only say $28 because then you could at least have fun with him afterwards. You go to McDonald's or something.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, he like wait, Ryan Reynolds is the guy who plays Deadpool.
Isn't that a good movie?
That's a great movie.
Do you like that? Do you like superhero flicks? Like, are you into that Marvel?
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah.
Into the superhero shit? Of
Yeah.
course, absolutely.
So who do you like the most? Or I guess what movie do you like the most? Because my favorite character.
Oh dude, OG
favorite-
Iron Man,
like Tony.
great movie.
That's
OG
your-
Iron Man is a great
So the
movie.
first Iron Man movie is your favorite fucking Marvel movie?
Hell yeah,
That's a dope pick.
isn't it?
You don't hear that very often.
Dude, the OG Iron Man movie is the fucking best Marvel movie of all time, and I'll give you why. He fucking obviously is like the backstory of Iron Man, but they do it so well. Like
He built it in a cave
he built it
with a
in
box of scraps.
with a box of scraps, and he comes out like a badass, just killing Iraqs or Iraqians. What are they called?
I don't know. We don't want to.
We don't
You
like-
might want to tiptoe on that one. Tiptoe a little bit there.
He starts blowing these
He starts blowing up all these motherfucking tailheads. I'll tell you
exactly. Just
Blow 'em
tears them
sky.
up.
what. Blow 'em sky high.
Terrorists, I tell you.
All of them.
Terrorists.
Everyone. No, but yeah, he fucking fucks up all the bad guys.
Yeah.
They are in a Middle Eastern country. Okay, it's not racist. The thing I said before was racist, but that was a joke. And it doesn't matter. Anyway.
That's literally the best movie. He fucking comes out the cave like a bad motherfucker in a metal suit and just starts blowing motherfuckers up. At one point, didn't the doctor or whatever kept him alive because he put the thing in his chest. They have a name for it. I don't fucking know, but they put a
Arc
thing in his
reactor, I
chest.
think.
Yeah. You
Come
knew
on,
what it,
dude.
you knew what it was
Come
called.
on, dude.
You knew what it was called.
I think.
You bad motherfucker.
Dude, I'm a fucking nerd too. Dude. What can I
he
say?
puts
I'm a nerd.
he puts it in his chest and just a fucking savage. Like what a savage he is.
And is he also your favorite character?
No.
So
No,
who's
no,
your
no,
favorite
no.
character then?
Well, my favorite superhero is fucking Batman, but that's DC.
Very interesting.
So that's obviously the different fucking universe. In Marvel, Wolverine is my favorite Marvel character, but that's like also not even really in the same.
Marvel as in like the movies, or Marvel as in like just the character itself? Like, I think we should make a distinction.
Okay,
between
just the
movies
yeah,
and the character.
yeah,
itself.
just the character. Wolverine's
Because-
my favorite character. I like his backstory. I like his dark. That's the
That's a
common
dope-
denominator.
That's a dope backstory makes a dope comic book character.
That's the common denominator for me. Is like my favorite DC characters, Batman. Favorite Marvel characters, Wolverine.
they
both
both went through a lot of shit.
Have dark backstories, which I like.
I think Wolverine's is arguably way worse.
Like I'm gonna be honest. Anyone who likes Spider-Man, little gay.
They call me a big old fucking fag. Because Spider-Man's my favorite goddamn superhero.
Well, listen.
Spider-Man, shut your mouth. You shut your fucking mouth for a second before you disrespect fucking Spider-Man again. Spider-Man is the embodiment of what a hero should be.
He's like, I'm just getting bullied here in the school, and I take pictures, and then a spider bit me. Oh, now I can swing from buildings, and that's it, dude. That's the story. I just explained in 10 seconds.
Let's see. Oh, my
Batman
fucking parents died.
watched his
and they
parents
were really rich.
die.
They were really rich, and they fucking died.
He
because-
watched his parents die right in front of him.
Yeah,
He comes out
He's an idiot.
like a fucking bat. He doesn't even have superpowers. He goes up
Right,
against
he's a
people.
loser.
He goes up
He's a
against
loser.
people with superpowers, and he whoops their ass.
Are you finished?
And he gets a little boy and makes him wear tights and makes him run around by his side and go.
That is a little bit weird.
He might
That's a little strange.
be a little of
You know
bit of a
what?
pedophile.
We should.
Batman
be able-
might be a pedophile. He might be a
He's got
pedophile,
a couple
dog.
tendencies that are a bit strange.
He's got an old butler, and I think he's in on it. I think he's in on this whole thing. Alfred might be in on this.
Alfred, where's the kids?
Dude, and Batman's so funny. Yeah, like Batman will go up to someone who he's trying to interrogate. He's like, he goes
the
up to
biggest
someone.
fucking hypocrite, dude.
Dude, yeah, he'll go up to someone who's trying to interrogate to see like where the money's at.
Snaps their neck.
Snaps their fucking arm. Where is he? And he's like, I don't know. I just got here. They just gave me a little bit of money to watch guard. Breaks his windpipe. Tell me where he is.
Like, thanks, Batman. You're a real fucking stand-up citizen. You're a real great hero.
And then he like, tell me where he is. Breaks his windpipe. Throws him off the balcony.
I'm just dead.
Or, dude, it's so funny. Like, they'll have like these like it's a backstory for Batman, and he's like has this like moral code, but then like halfway through the movie, he's like riding in his Batmobile and he just like takes out 10 cars and like this crazy scene, buildings are blowing up. You know, like 10 children died
easily
while he was just like revving his engine, and he was just like blowing up things to get to the villain. He murdered like 20 people, like in every movie. Batman just like murders people.
Guess what though? That's Batman's thing. He always does that shit. He'll let the fucking Joker run around town.
All right.
He'll let Scarecrow run around
All
town.
right.
He doesn't give a fuck about the people of Gotham. He's just trying to have some fun in his bat suit.
All right.
And and I think we should be able to recognize the pros and cons of both heroes without being disrespectful, right? Spider-Man, yeah, definitely a little gay, but he's also so cool. You gotta realize,
just his outfits.
Dog, he's a teenage kid. Could you imagine getting the strongest superpowers?
Yeah, wearing
when you're
fucking red tights.
Once again, he's a fucking. What does this guy understand? He's a fucking teenager. He is a teenager. What do you want him to wear? Seriously, what do you want him to wear?
I think it would have been better if he just.
He's a teenager that had to make his own suit by hand. He's not the fucking. He's not a stupid fucking gabillion trillionaire like.
But isn't
Batman
that
is.
some weird shit? Like everyone likes Spider-Man, but it's like, dude,
he's a kid.
He's so gay. Like he's swinging around. You're like, oh, here he comes. But like, we all know he's not gonna do shit. He doesn't fucking beat anyone's ass.
Yo.
Wolverine takes motherfuckers out. Okay. He drinks a full Modelo, shotguns the Modelo, gets his neck broken, heals it back, and then he just stabs.
You know what your problem is? You're talking about fucking Tom Holland Spider-Man and exclusively Tom Holland Spider-Man. But when you're talking about Wolverine, you're talking about the fucking very beginning of
Hugh Jackman
of Wolverine's beginning.
He's a fucking badass.
Yeah, I understand. The character itself is
Spider-Man's
cooler
just
than
like
Spider-Man.
this high-pitched voice motherfucker.
Dude, you can't. Spider-Man is one of the strongest superheroes in Marvel. Do you not understand that?
Is he?
Yes.
No, he's not. In
Dog.
Marvel, dude, Hulk would whoop his ass. Iron Man would find a way because he's way smarter than this little dumbass little teenager. He'd find a way to counteract everything.
Out of normal superpowers,
Thor would whoop that boy.
Thor's a fucking god.
Exactly.
No
you just said he's one of the strongest in the Marvel universe. I just gave you 3 characters who would absolutely whoop his ass.
I misspoke. And instead, I meant like
Wolverine would probably whoop him.
Out of humanoid, right? So not fucking gods and not fucking
Iron Man.
He could beat up Iron Man.
No, he couldn't.
Just lucky he has a $1 trillion suit.
Okay, but he's way smarter than him. He'd probably find a way.
You don't know how smart Peter Parker is?
Dog, yeah, but he's a little teenager. He doesn't have any life experience.
By the way,
he still gets random boners.
More than one. There's not just not every version of Spider-Man is just some 16-year-old white boy.
Most.
Yeah, but some
90%.
of them are like 19 and 20.
And yeah,
he's so dumb, guys. He doesn't know anything. Some of them are older.
No, I'm telling you. He's probably one of the weakest.
Do you know that Spider-Man holds himself back?
Okay.
Dude, he could fucking kick Captain America's ass.
Okay, yeah, he probably kicked Captain America's ass, Black Widow, and fucking Hawkeye.
That's half the Avengers.
Oh. Who else is on the Avengers?
The full Avengers squad.
He'd probably kick Ant-Man's ass. Well, Ant-Man? Yeah, he'd probably whoop Ant-Man, for sure. Because Ant-Man would be all,
Ant-Man's a curious little case, dude.
but he would
'cause
be all
he's
big.
kind of impressive.
If he went big, it's over because he would just swing
around his legs
webs
like he did
around
in
his
the movie.
legs.
Yeah, but Ant-Man, you know what's fucking stupid, and this is the one thing I do kind of hate about Marvel movies in general, is that the power scaling or like the powers that they have don't feel consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Like
give me an example.
Ant-Man, like Ant-Man, you would think is like one of the strongest, right? Because of the way just the suit works and the way like science works. Like he's faster than everybody, maybe not light speed, but he's faster and incredibly stronger than literally everybody. He could lift humans as a tiny little Ant-Man, right? And he can like flip them, do all this shit.
Yeah, is it because he like has double the strength of a normal human and he's just like that size, but he keeps his strength or something?
It's more than double the strength, dude. He has ant strength.
Oh, yeah, because they do that dumb shit where they're like, ants can lift 10 times their body weight.
Let's look this up. How much can ants lift?
It's something like 10 times their body weight, I'm pretty sure. But their body weight is fucking 3 ounces or some shit.
It's way less than that, dude.
Really?
3 ounces is like, what's left in this water bottle.
That's true. Okay, so let me see. How much?
But obviously, like I know
ants.
why they seem weaker in the movies, and that's because obviously
You've seen lines of ants carrying large loads. Well, some ants can carry 10 to 50 times their weight. If that doesn't sound very impressive to you, consider that a 2 milligram ant carrying 10 times its own body weight is equivalent to a 180-pound human carrying a full-grown cow. Holy shit.
And that's the very bottom of the spectrum. It's up to 50 times. So it's up to fucking, 5 full-grown cows for one person. Right?
That's impressive.
That's very impressive. They're very strong, right? How come when he punches somebody, their fucking bones don't explode?
Yeah, it's true.
I understand it's a movie. You gotta have that right rating.
You gotta have Hollywood.
It's
got to be PG-13.
The Hollywood bullshit that I see.
It's got to be
PG-13.
PG-13.
Sometimes we're gonna have to talk about that another time. Like just the Hollywood,
the Fast and
Hollywood
Furious
bullshit.
movies.
Holy shit, dude! Like even just little things. Like, oh really?
Dog, I'm gonna be honest. As soon as John Cena got into those Fast and Furious movies,
you stopped.
Dude, I stopped before fucking that, but I like watched the first 4 and they were decent. And then I just stopped watching when they were like number 5 because I was like, this is just getting dragged out. And then I seen John Cena.
Too much family.
And then I seen John Cena come along at one point, and I was just like, this is overwhelming. I'm not fucking ever watching this shit again.
And it did get that way pretty quick, but like
I'm gonna be an asshole and go sit in a movie seat for $20 for today's prices, and I'm gonna fucking watch John Cena and fucking Vin Diesel.
First of all,
stare at each other.
I can't even see one of them.
I know. First of all, one of them's not even on the screen. They said
invisible.
John Cena's in the movie, and then I go and see, and he's not even in the movie.
It's fucking bullshit.
It's bullshit.
There is a guy.
We could sue him for false advertisement.
It is pretty crazy how they get those clothes to be invisible, though.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's like they're just like clothes. It doesn't matter. But like the Hollywood bullshit really does irk me, and it irks me the most in superhero movies because I'm like a big nerd. I know what they do in the comic books. Like I know how strong they're supposed to be, and then you see them in the movies, and it's like, dog, Thor would absolutely fucking dog walk half the people he fights in his movies. But because it's a fucking Marvel Cinematic Universe movie,
they don't try to kill anyone.
Yeah, dude. Thor's base strength on his own,
dude,
without his
Thor
hammer,
would
is enough
fucking
to like
flick me in the side of the head, and my brain would fly out the other side.
Yes, but they like never take that into account.
Don't.
Not even like an accidental. Like,
honestly,
not even for an accidental joke.
Switching off topic, right? I'm sorry to completely cut this off. Killing someone. Let's just say
murder.
So murder. Let's say see, that's what's interesting, right? These movies are like, oh, whatever. Dude, these superhero movies literally, you're right. They just fucking lie because these people would be the biggest assholes in the world.
Nobody would.
If you gave a random fucking dude a thunder hammer and the ability to fucking
Fly.
summon thunder and fly, he would not use that shit for good.
No.
He would literally rob banks.
Even if he doesn't use it to just be an asshole and rob banks, he is most definitely
Not using it for
bringing.
good.
He is most definitely, just going to the desert and just, turning the whole thing into mud.
Exactly.
Just turning the whole thing into mud. He's just gonna make it rain.
It would be.
Everywhere.
It would probably be way too much fun.
It's too, and that's why it's probably good that there isn't superheroes, because it really is too much power for one individual to handle.
Dude, you ever seen the movie The Boys or the show The Boys?
I have.
That's
I haven't
literally the
finished it,
perfect example of
but-
what real superheroes would be. They'd be fucking assholes.
Yeah,
They would not give a
dude.
fuck.
They would just be in their own self-interests.
Not giving a fuck.
It's God. That's such a good show. That's such a good show.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of superhero shows, have you seen Invincible? The cartoon. one?
No, I think I seen
That's-
half of first episode.
That's literally. Shout out to Invincible for being the only truly. I know it's a cartoon, but it's the only truly realistic superhero show that I've seen besides The Boys. Because it's gonna get fucking gory when all these super strength people are fucking fighting all the time. You know what I mean?
Right.
There's no way all that comes out of a fucking fight between two godlike beings is a drop of blood out of the mouth.
Yeah.
You're getting your arms chopped off. You're getting your fucking dick chopped off. Shit's gonna get chopped
Do
off.
dicks get chopped off in that show?
Not in
One or
that.
two?
Oh my god, not dick. You don't see dicks specifically getting chopped off.
Okay.
But you see lots of gore.
Okay.
It is honestly so well done. There's this.
It's realistic.
It's realistic, right? Because you see, there's this guy who's basically the Superman of their show, right?
Mhm.
He's like Superman, but he's not necessarily a good guy. I'm not going to get into any spoilers or anything, but he's
Mhm.
just so incredibly strong that he could literally fight forever. He's not getting hurt by anything. There's nothing. He doesn't even have a kryptonite. He's just so strong that you just have to be stronger than him to kill him.
Okay.
Right? So there's no kryptonite. There's no there's no easy win button against him. You have to just beat him to death. But he's so strong that it's literally impossible, right? So he's literally he doesn't take any damage. Maybe his clothes get a little fucked up, but the way he treats the way he can just absolutely throttle he's done it to regular people. He goes and helps conquer other realms.
Just
and
fucks
other
up people.
planets.
Dude, because I'm going to
He
be
can
honest,
destroy
man.
he literally took over and destroyed a whole world, a whole alien world. He did it in canonically speaking, he did it in 4 hours. He destroyed a whole world by
4 hours?
himself in 4 hours.
Because I'm going to be honest,
The
man.
whole alien race was demolished because they pissed him off.
If superpowers were really a thing, dude, I think that I'm overall a pretty, I'm a decent guy.
I think I'm
right?
a good person.
But if you gave me the ability to fly,
If I had Superman's skill set, if I could do everything Superman could do.
dog, I'm doing whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah, because no one's gonna stop you, bro.
Dude, no one's gonna stop me.
No one's gonna stop. Obviously, I'm not gonna go do everything bad, right?
Well,
'Cause
dude,
there's no-
I'm gonna tell you one thing.
I don't think there'd be for me. I don't think I'd just go around having joy, living life like a
Splattering
fucking
people.
Viking. Yeah, just lasering everybody in half. Fucking
The conscience
Dude.
would hold you back.
yeah. I have a conscience. Thankfully, I'm not a
Yeah.
psychopath, so I know I wouldn't just go around raping and pillaging and fucking murdering and all that
Right.
shit. But I would definitely try some bad things.
I would go
I
rob a
would-
bank.
I'd
be honest. I would go rob a. No one probably is gonna die, but I'm going
No
to
one's
go into the
probably gonna
bank.
Even realize
I'm gonna
it's
go
you.
into the bank. I'm gonna lift the gate. I'm gonna take one hand and I'm gonna shed the fucking vault door. I'm gonna take all the money and I'm just gonna make it rain over a fucking city.
Dude, when you think about it, you could really just fly in through the roof, just bust through, grab the top of the gigantic safe, and just fly out with it, and then just open it up over the city.
That would be what I would do. Because that would be fucking amazing.
Maybe we are good superheroes.
Maybe we are good superheroes.
Maybe we,
We're like the Robin Hood of superheroes.
yeah, we're good.
Because yeah,
we're
I
good
probably
bad
wouldn't. I wouldn't
guys.
want to kill anyone because I'd be like,
I would definitely go kill some bad guys just to
Uh-huh.
just to see if I like killing. You know,
just to see if you were like, oh.
just to see.
But then you become like a serial killer, and then you're like a psychopath.
yeah, but I'm only killing bad guys.
Yeah, it almost becomes one of those like anti-hero things, like the Punisher.
Like a Punisher or like Dexter or like fucking a third thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
But then if you actually enjoy the killing, technically are you a bad guy?
well, am I killing bad guys?
I don't think anyone enjoys killing them. That's the thing. Even if you're killing bad guys, I don't think they enjoy it. I think that the people like the premise of those kind of characters, like a Punisher or a
Well, yeah, bro. Do you ever listen to
who's another good?
Do you ever just listen to veterans?
Yeah.
They don't sound like they enjoyed it. Very
Yeah.
much.
I feel like but even then, that's a different topic. Because then you get into like the ideologies of like what makes you bad and all this other shit. But there are some clear cut bad guys for sure.
I would kill those ones.
You'd kill those ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brutally.
Like you would take
I
your
would,
hand.
If I had, like I said, if I had Superman's powers, I would. You're right. I would take my hand, shove it up the ass,
Mhm.
work them like a puppet, and make them say sorry to everybody.
And then you'd fly away.
And then I'd fly away and drop them from the stratosphere.
Wow. But then see, this is where the unrealisticness comes back to bite our ass when we actually get these superpowers. Is you're gonna drop him from the stratosphere, and he's gonna
poop all
hit
over my arm.
half shit. Not only is your arm
blood.
gonna smell
Chew
like
blood.
absolute fucking menthol,
Wouldn't smell
but
good.
that dead body's gonna drop and it's gonna fucking land on someone's head, and you just murdered like a whole dad from a family
It lands
right
on
in front of a
car. It
family.
lands on a car. It's like a station wagon, family of 4.
And they just crash.
They crash. Everybody's dead.
Dude. It's such a bad scenario right there.
It's a terrible scenario. But that's life. That's the price of being a superhero.
But that's life, huh? Holy shit!
Because
man.
the guy I took out was Kim Jong.
Oh, it was Kim Jong Un.
Kim Jong Un.
That's who you took
and
out.
then I just saved all of Korea.
You gave.
So
you forgot
I
that point.
I
That was a good
sacrificed-
point.
I sacrificed
That
that
was a
family
good-
of 4
I forgot
for the
that.
greater good of Korea.
I forgot that the guy that you worked like a puppet was Kim Jong.
He said, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Oh, I'm so sorry. And then but then like a whole family died. Why didn't you just like put him down somewhere?
Well, it's not fun.
Oh no,
I just gotta have something for me, right? I gotta have some entertainment.
dude. That is such a crazy premise. Like, do you think these dictators probably feel like gods? But they're just
How-
fucking assholes.
Dude, what would it really like? There's still real dictators in the world.
Do you think
today.
you would act like Kim Jong if you were a dictator? You're just like
I'm afraid I would.
fucking just
I'm afraid I
blowing
would.
up missiles in the ocean just cause.
What'd you say about me? Death to your family.
Did you
All
did
6
you not
generations-
smile when you
All 6 generations are gone now. Because of you. 'Cause
Did
of
you- did you not smile when I walked by?
Did you not say hi?
Get him. And then dude, that'd be some insane.
But that's the fucking I don't care. Fuck you, Kim Jong. That's the way they think. They
Yeah.
think they're better than all of their subjects
Yeah.
because they were born into a royal family and they get to rule over everybody. Because their dad came in
Because their
somebody.
dad had a big dick.
Yeah.
Now they think they do. That's not how it
God,
works.
dude. Where's the real dick? I think I might be okay with a dictator that comes into power for himself or herself. If
Yeah.
they earn it on their own, I
If
might be
a
okay with it.
badass woman like somehow took over a country and became the dictator from nothing, like she was born from dirt.
I wonder, is there
I
any
would be-
examples? You might want to look this up too. Is there any examples of
Who was the first
dictators?
dictator?
Who was the first dictator?
Who was the
but
first ever
Is
dictatorship?
there any good
and
dictators?
dictators?
Like, is there any
Nah.
like? Was there ever any good dictators?
I don't know. Is there?
Like, did they ever dictate to like go eat cotton candy for a day or something?
They're like everyone
Everyone, go get a Hershey's bar right now
and put it
on
up your
me.
ass.
and put it up your. It's on me.
It's on me. Who was the first dictator? The first
Who was the first dick?
dictator. The first dictator to be appointed in over a century was Lucius Cornelius Sulla. Sulla rose to power in Rome by successfully waging war on behalf of the Roman state against foreign and domestic enemies in 88 BCE. As a result, he was appointed consul.
So that was
Lucius Cornelius Sulla. That's a fuck. He was a vampire, dog. That sounds like it sounds like Dracula's fucking cousin. Lucius Cornelius. And you know he was an asshole.
Lucius.
You know he was an asshole. The first dictator before the internet and before
do you know
anything.
who came after him?
Who?
Julius Caesar. You don't know Julius Caesar?
Oh, that was Julius Caesar?
Yeah, it's pronounced Kaiser. Did you not know that?
It is not pronounced Kaiser. Are you being serious? Hold on.
You
Julius
were-
Caesar followed by Sully's example in 49 BC, and in February 44 BC was proclaimed dictator
Perpetuo, dictator in perpetuity.
perpetuity
Doing
officially.
away with any limitations on his power, which he kept until his assassination the following month.
Oh my god.
He just got all the power.
He got all the power, and a month later they're like, he was a piece of shit.
They killed his ass.
They killed his
dude.
ass a month later.
Fuck, I always thought Caesar got fucked over. I thought he was like a good guy that got fucked over.
Dude, he was like,
He was
everyone.
definitely- all the women, come suck me off, right? Every one of them. All the women,
Every woman,
come suck me off now, and
get in
all the men,
line.
All the men, go.
All the men go to the farm.
Go
Go
do
to the
farm
coal
work.
mine. They were like, he was a
He was
piece
like,
of shit.
God, dude, let's kill this son of a bitch.
Let's fucking end this motherfucker.
Yeah, dude. So, all right.
He was given.
Caesar,
Dude.
confirmed.
Look at this quote. So he followed by example. In 44 BC was proclaimed dictator in perpetuity, officially doing away with any limitations on his power.
So he has no limitations. There's nothing he can't do right now.
And guess what happened
And
in
he kept
March?
that. He
Guess what
kept that.
happened in March 44 BC? They fucking chopped his head
Assassinated
off.
him.
They fucking
literally
decapitated him.
Stabbed him to death.
What a piece of shit he probably was.
Dude, that must have been the worst month of Roman history.
My God. Human centipedes. Everything.
Oh, you just,
That's how they made that movie.
Oh, you just harvested? Give me all of it.
Oh, you just harvested?
Oh my God! Look at all these jewels you just found. They're mine now.
He came up with taxes and shit. He was
said-
like 100% tax.
He said, "You guys are doing what? You guys are keeping all of your money?"
No.
I don't think so.
No.
He said, "All your women and children, they're my slaves. Give me
They're
my
mine.
slaves.
They're
my
mine.
slaves now."
Everything you own is mine.
Let's see. If you're a husband, if you're a dude and you got a chick, sorry,
She's mine now.
she's mine now.
She's mine now.
Yeah, he must have been the worst fucking.
What a
dictator.
piece of shit he probably was.
He was the worst dictator in the world for a month.
Damn, that really was a fast revelation for him.
You learn something new every day.
Yeah, I did not know that shit.
Do you think he knew how bad he was?
Dude, you know what's
Do
fucking
you think
crazy?
he thought everyone was okay with like every? It's like, dude, they love it. They love me.
They love this shit.
Look, she's feeding me grapes right here. She's
Dude,
feeding
they
me.
love
She's
me.
gotta love me.
You know what's crazy is the first ever dictator was Lucius Cornelius. He was probably like a stand-up guy. He like came into power.
He was at
and
least
then
a little bit better, right?
the-
He must have been.
Motherfucker following him, Julius Caesar, was watching him and he was like, dude, he's way too nice. Like,
He hasn't fucked any of his slaves.
he hasn't, dude, he hasn't,
He hasn't.
he gives these people free money. He gives these people enough food to survive and be healthy and happy.
I'm sorry,
Dude,
Is your child healthy right now?
what?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Not when I'm in power.
Not when I'm in power. And then he literally fucking
And then he comes into power.
and got probably
And
booty
he was
raped.
in power for a little bit. Like they liked him as leader.
Yeah,
Didn't they?
for like
they
15
liked-
days.
No, because they liked him at first because he wasn't dictator in perpetuity. He
Oh,
wasn't-
that's right. He didn't have all the power.
He
but
didn't have all the power.
when the limitations came off, he went
That's
off the
really
fucking
fucked up,
rails.
Could you imagine what it's like to be a Roman?
Oh my god! In that month,
You guys, they did what? What do you mean you gave him all the power? He fucking didn't have enough.
you
gave
didn't have
him more?
enough,
You can do anything,
dude.
Poor
Savage,
Romans.
fucking savage.
But you know what? He only lasted a month, so I guess it couldn't have been. Well, it could have been. It must have been really bad because
It must have been really fucking.
If it was
bad,
really
dude.
good,
He
not
would have
like
been longer.
It's not like he got. It's not like he accidentally ate. Like,
Okay, let's
he
say
didn't eat a bad grape.
no.
He didn't
Yeah.
eat a bad fucking.
Oh, he probably did eat a bad grape, and that whoever the fuck fed it to him, head chopped off, hung in public.
Not cool.
Okay, if you had to choose one of your, if you lived back in the day, you know, and you had to choose one of your executions, right? They were like,
Like I have
I'm
to choose how I have to die.
I'm Julius Caesar, you're Lonnie Rose, and I'm like,
Lonicus.
you're Lonicus Rosicus, and I'm like, you didn't give me your firstborn daughter and you let her escape?
Sorry, sir.
Yet you're
Sorry,
gonna
my
fucking
master.
die just because I somewhat like your wife, who's now my
Sex
third
slave.
third side chick.
Sir,
You get
Wait,
to
King.
choose your don't talk. You get to choose your own death. It's either booty rape in public by my three best knights, or or it's a hanging, but you're gonna be hung
Be hung
upside down
from
by
my
your
dick and
toes,
balls. Oh,
upside down by your toes until all the blood rushes to your head and you die from that, or
or
poison apple. But after the poison apple, I get to
But after the poison apple, I fuck you.
I get to personally fuck you. Which one would you like?
You said 3 nights?
Yes, 3 of my best, most vicious, savage knights.
Oh no, I certainly
In
wouldn't
public.
want that one. I'll take the nights.
Oh man. Well, at least Caesar was given options back in the day. At least he was giving people options.
That's actually pretty fair.
That's fair. I mean, at least if you're gonna go out, give me a couple ways so that I can like choose how I'm gonna fucking end.
If you did have to choose how you die,
Exactly.
What's the way you would choose if you had to choose a way to go out?
Overstimulation to the penis.
That was such a good answer that I was not expecting. That was such a good answer. Fuck, dude, that's a good one. I was just gonna say, I'll just fucking put a bullet in my brain.
I'll just end it quick. No.
No,
Overstimulation.
overstimulation to the penis. That's a good.
That's how I'm going out.
That's a good one.
I'm gonna be 99 because I don't want to go to 100. 99's enough. I'm gonna be 99, and I'm gonna have a heart attack from overstimulation.
Could you get it up at 99?
No, I'm gonna
Getting
take
it up might cause the heart attack.
No, I'm gonna take a whole box of Viagra, 3
That's
bottles.
what's gonna kill you, dude.
Well, at least I'll have 30 minutes maybe, and my dick will be hard for that long, and then that's it. That's how I go out.
Dude, how shitty would that be? Imagine being an old man taking a Viagra,
And you think you're about to have a great time?
and yeah, right? You think
That's
you're about to have
fucked
the
up.
greatest 4 hours of your life, and then
That's
just-
so fucked up.
It's so fucked up because it's kind of funny.
It is kind of funny,
Because you're about to go, you think, go for like 4 hours,
right?
and then you don't even get hard yet, and you just drop from a heart attack.
And your heart just
imagine
blows
it's been
blows off.
imagine you took it 15 minutes later. My arm feels kind of numb. That's
Fuck,
weird. My
this
arm
is-
feels kind of numb.
I kind of feel like, oh shit, I can't.
Hey, honey,
Air's a little thick in here, huh?
honey, I can't catch my breath.
What's going on? Why are you so hard?
Oh god. And then he just passes out and dies.
You try to like surprise your wife because you haven't fucked in like 7 months, and then you fucking drop dead.
10 minutes. 10
After
minutes
10
after you took the
minutes.
pill.
You're like, I'm gonna surprise my wife. I'm gonna take this Viagra pill. We're just gonna have the greatest time. 10 minutes later, you're just fucking on the floor. She's like, oh my god, oh my god. You're on your back and your dick's just fucking straight in the air. You're like passed out. She's like, no,
No, honey,
Please.
honey,
oh my god,
honey,
no.
wake up, wake up, wake up.
Fuck, man. Well, I think that's a good place to wrap it up, right?
I don't
Got-
think there's a better place you can wrap it up.
I don't think there's a better place than to end it on dying of Viagra while your dick's getting sucked. So this was the internet shittiest podcast, and we'll see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.